Hello everyone. In this video we're going to have a look at one of the core, or should I say one of the most used principles of object-oriented programming called inheritance. So let me just demonstrate it by creating a class. Inheritance is when one class which is known as the parent class gives its attributes and its functions over to another class called the child class. So it just passes on these characteristics, just like inheritance works in a family, okay, from the previous ancestor to the current generation. Okay, so if I have a class called car, alright, and now I'm going to give it the function of say I'm gonna say drive. Alright, and I'm gonna say self and drive. So I'm going to say now print driving. Okay, now simply if I now make another class called BMW, okay, BMW, but I'm going to make it inherit. Okay, so I'm gonna make it empty though for now. Okay, I'm gonna make it empty, but since BMW is also a car, I want it to inherit. Okay, I want it to also drive, but I don't want to say def drive and self and have the same method right here called drive and it prints out driving. I don't want that to happen. Inheritance makes our life much more easier. And how does it do that? It allows us to not rewrite code that we already have written. So we don't need to write this, we can just do that. We can just inherit from this parent car class, and the way we would do that is like this: BMW, and we would say car in brackets. Now if I delete that and I just make it empty, this class, now I make an instance of it. Okay, so if I start with the car class, okay, so I'm going to say car is equal to car. I instantiated this car class. Now I'm going to say car dot drive. Alright, let's now run this program, because now I'm accessing the drive method of the car class. Okay, let's see what happens. You can see it prints out driving. Alright, anyway, it prints out driving because we instantiated this car class and we made it into an object. Okay, and then we called the drive method on this object. However, if I want to make this BMW, would it still work? If I call the same drive method on BMW, would it still work? Well, let's have a look. I can say BMW. I'm gonna delete this, by the way, or let's just comment it out. Now I'm gonna say BMW is equal to BMW. Okay, now I've made an object. I'm gonna now say BMW dot drive. Now let's run the code and we can see it still prints out driving. How is that? How is that when we haven't even given the drive method to the BMW class? Well, it's because of inheritance. If however we were to remove this like that and then run the code, then you can see it gives us an error. Okay, object has no attribute drive. So that is simply inheritance. Thank you.